I'm better, I'm prettier because I'm lighter. And that's just so sad that so many people have that mindset.
Your privilege is real. I have seen people gravitate towards me and then all of a sudden like compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, whatever, right? So it's real. People do actually, you know, I guess treat me differently because of it. So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on.
And I'm not saying people aren't beautiful who are lighter skinned, who have curly hair, who have bright eyes. I know people like that in my life. There's some people I'm very fond with, some people I'm very close with in my life that fit into those beauty standards. So that's not what I'm sitting here saying. However, is those people that I'm around don't think they're better because they're lighter. They don't think they're better because of this or because of that. Like, they don't have that mindset.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Yo, Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And today, I am bringing you all another video. Colorist behavior strikes again. False beauty standards strikes again. And I'm just gonna show you all the video before I dive even further into the video.
Your privilege is real. It's real. I have seen people gravitate towards me and then all of a sudden like compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, whatever, right? So it's real. People do actually, you know, I guess treat me differently because of it. Now, because of it, the different treatment is not always good, okay? Sometimes the treatment is negative and it's bad. So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on. So I'm gonna need you people who hate on people who are pretty to at least take into consideration that we getting it out here. Like, we already getting it. We don't need it from you as well. Like, for real, like, give us a break. I mean, be mad at moms and dad. Huh? We didn't do it. We didn't ask to be put here to look like this, okay?
Okay.
Whatever we was mixed up with, it's here, and we didn't have anything to do with it. So, I was in a public spot a few weeks ago, and there was a gentleman who was talking to me more than he was talking to the other ladies in the room. And ever since then, those ladies have been treating me like, and it wasn't my fault. He was just talking to me. I mean, probably because I was confident enough to speak back to him. I don't know. But they was hating. So y'all be kind.
Now, you all seen the video, and this kind of content is very disheartening because this just proves time and time again that colorist behavior and colorism still exist, whether people want to believe it or not. And false beauty standards exist and all these false perceptions. And I'm not saying that everyone means harm when they're saying certain things. However, to equate beauty to being lighter skin, curly hair, bright eyes is, to me, played out now, because we should know that no matter what your complexion is, no matter what your eye color is, no matter what your hair texture is, you could still be beautiful. And this was just ignorant and honestly disheartening to see. But before I give more of my feedback, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, hey. And if you're a returner, I really, truly, truly appreciate the love. I thank you all for tuning in. I do not take it for granted. So I thank you so, so much. And for all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I am extremely diverse. As you can see, I am a commentary channel where I touch on topics such as more nerdy topics, nostalgic topics, and more conscious topics such as this. And I also dibble and dabble within vlogs. So if you're very diverse, then you'll most definitely love it over here. And all of those different aspects are within playlists on my channel. So make sure you check that out. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box. where I display my passion for fashion and other similar interests that I show on here. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, like I was stating at the beginning, this is just ignorant behavior on the screen to equate lighter skin with beauty, and to equate curly hair with beauty, and to equate all this stuff, that these are the things as to why people are beautiful. And I think at a certain point we have to grow up, and this shows that no matter what your age is, you still have room for growth, and you don't have it all figured out, and you also can learn something from someone else who maybe is younger, because I believe this woman is 50 years old, so, or whatever. And this is not to bash her looks, because that's not what the topic is about. I think for me, it's still the ignorant mindset, and that just shows so many people still have that mindset. I am pretty sure so many people have that mindset, and that they are desirable, when truly, no matter what your skin complexion is, no matter what your eye color is, no matter what your hair texture is, you're beautiful. And I think also too, based off of my observation of what she was saying, it seemed like she's the lighter friend out of her friend group, and maybe she's around darker complexion women, so she has this like where it's like, okay, I'm better, I'm prettier because I'm lighter. And that's just so sad that so many people still have that mindset.
So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on. So I'm gonna need you people who hate on people who are pretty to at least take into consideration that we getting it out here. Like, we already getting it. We don't need it from you as well. Like, for real, like, give us a break. I mean, be mad at moms and dads.
There's always a subgroup of biracial or biracial presenting people who have this idea in their head that their skin and or eye color or hair texture makes them beautiful beyond belief. I'm talking about be mad at your mom or your dad. Be mad at them for what? It's like, it's never the top models that's saying stuff like this. You don't never see Zendaya come on here and say no foolishness. So I said, you know what? She's older. Maybe when she was younger, she was really a looker. Like, people was really bothering her. And this is the investigation. Ugly by no means. Don't get me twisted. But you want me to believe people were just so, treated you just so bad because you was light-skinned with green eyes? It's the whole, the black girls didn't like me because I had good hair. Okay. You stick to that reasoning.
It's ignorant, it's played out, it's a tiring conversation, and I think at her older age, you would think that certain people would have a grasp to it, but that just shows if someone who's 50 years old has that mindset, just imagine how many people have that at 25 and younger and 25 and older. Just imagine how many people still have that mindset. And that's why I'm never going to stop talking about colorism and all these different beauty standards, because this is still prevalent, and we can see someone who is 50 years old that is still perpetuating a lot of this negative and harmful behavior. And I know she's retracted her statement, but at the end of the day too, a statement was still made, and this is something we can turn and make it a learning lesson, because it's really sad that we're still sitting here to this day speaking about this kind of ignorant stuff where we're associating lighter skin to beautiful, when no matter what your complexion is, I'm here to tell all the beautiful dark complexion women, you are beautiful. Regardless of what shade of the spectrum you fall on, you are gorgeous, and you were made uniquely by the Lord. And when she came on there, it did come off very like prideful and like, I'm better than my people, I'm better than my friends. And I'm so thankful that I've never been like that. When I'm out with my friends, we're out with one another. That's just what it is. And we're having fun, and we're enjoying each other's company. And I don't get jealous of someone else. They don't get jealous of me. That's just not how me and my friend group operate. At least my friend group to this day who I have. I'm not saying past friend groups didn't have little animosity, but I have been around certain women in the past, not any of my current friends, who assume because they're lighter that they're supposed to get all the attention, or that they're getting all of this praise or whatever. And then they see like I end up getting certain praise or whatever the case may be, and it makes them feel some kind of way. And that's a big problem, but we have to stop this. We have to stop this because it's ignorant. It is so played out. It is so played out. And this was just colorist behavior written all over this situation.
That pretty privileged lady found out real quick what the internet is like, and it is ruthless. Pretty privilege is real. But I think in her case, just judging by a lot of the things that she said in her video, it's not pretty privilege. And here's why. I think that she might be so arrogant and think that she's so much better than everyone because she has light eyes, because she apparently has curlier hair or more desirable hair in her opinion, which, let's be real. But I feel like she's probably so arrogant that people are just like rude to her because they're like, why are you acting this way? Why do you act like you're better than everybody? I don't really think people are hating on her. The one thing you should never do in life is tell people that you have haters. You need to let people tell you you have haters. You can't self-proclaim yourself as someone who has haters. I'm assuming she grew up somewhere in the South and she's like 50. So where she's from and her generation, in some instances, they do think that fair-skinned people are far better than other black people, but that's not the case at all. She doubled down on her statement and she thinks we're all hating on her, and I feel like all of her haters are in her own mind.
And I'm not saying people aren't beautiful who are lighter skinned, who have curly hair, who have bright eyes. I know people like that in my life. There's some people I'm very fond with, some people I'm very close with in my life that fit into those beauty standards. So that's not what I'm sitting here saying. However, is those people that I'm around don't think they're better because they're lighter. They don't think they're better because of this or because of that. Like, they don't have that mindset. But clearly this woman did. So this is not to clump all lighter people within the same boat, but this is just to show that a lot of people still think this and have a lot of this colorist behavior. Even people who are darker complexion can have colorist behavior too, but that's another day for another topic. So this is just seen as a learning lesson. Also, to be mindful what you say when you come on this internet. Be mindful, be very, very cautious on how you come on here, because I think she thought she was going to get a different reaction, and then she ended up getting a very harmful reaction. So just be mindful what you say. I know sometimes when I do my vlogs, I say so-and-so diaries, but I'm picking and choosing what I want to show on the internet. I'm picking and choosing and being very wary. So do the same as you navigate this internet. I did a whole video on it, so please be mindful. So I appreciate you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Please leave your thoughts and perspectives on this situation down within the comment section. We can have disagreements, but let's please make sure we have a healthy disagreement. We're not bashing one another. We're not here to tear each other down. We're here to just have the conversation. And I want you all to remember that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. You are unique. He knew you before you were in your mother's womb. You're wonderfully made. So all this ignorant stuff that the world has created does not apply to him. You are beautiful regardless of how you look, regardless of your skin complexion. And let's truly focus on him and find our worth within him and not all these ignorant standards. So I thank you all so much for sharing this moment with me. And I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.